there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a battle out of the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Cleveland Browns. On the visiting sideline, the Bengals and their head coach. These guys sporting an unblemished 3-0 record so far. Along the opposite sideline, that's the head coach of the Browns. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. And work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. The consistency and the confidence that can come out of that shouldn't do it.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. So a 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. So here come the Browns on offense, readying for their opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got a man left and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. And this is an interesting game for both they and not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They gain 11 on their play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
He had a UCLA in on the stop. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow on the play action. It's his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. To the air again, it's Burrow. Brought in right side. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Burrow's going to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They send a tight end in motion. They'll run here on first down. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Here he is on 2nd and inches. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Bengals first down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up 6-0 here in the first. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. They'll throw to start the drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down, play action. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. Down to the 10. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skilled player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
One after is good by Boyganis. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. his shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And the Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6. And the Bengals first down.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. One play action here. Burrow. Complete out to the right side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's good for the Bengals.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
A gain of 7. First down, Cincinnati.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. The stop was made after 4 yards. It's second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third.
Throw here, third down. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 17. And the Bengals have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bengals.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Burrow on first down. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And no turnover here, but a massive loss on that play as he recovers his own fumble.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is second and long. Burrow from the gun. Complete over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. Really not developing as they hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, fourth down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puck through.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. They really have the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Has him running the comeback. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. To get 22 out of that play. And that's a Browns first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Brings up third down.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going, and that incompletion won't help.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion left. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. The Bengals are out in front. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And it ends up a good return for them. Up past their own 40.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10. They're going play action. Lobs this deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Trying to throw this from the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Lofts it deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's 4th down. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
The Bengals take over to 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Burrow to the air now. Complete out to the right. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 11-yard line.
The play fake. Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times can't get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down. Burrow to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38.
13 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Another Bengals first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard.
They kick the running back in motion. Looking to throw, Burrow. That one's complete right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get an even 10 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First down, Cincinnati.
Another carry for him. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying an inside give to Henderson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Bengals. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll work against the blitz. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 9-point advantage. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Round 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a one-score game here. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Looking now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down after a short game.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
From the gun on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll go play action on first down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
From the gun, Judkins. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion move.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4 and 1.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. They'll throw for it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Burrow on first down. Completed to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And the Bengals first down.
First and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And the hit helps send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. Second and 3.
Out of bounds at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Back to the well again. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Gain on the play. And it's third down.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
The Bengals send out the punting unit. This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. The Browns getting their offense out there. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Quick throw is caught. And we get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up second.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets his tight end on the corner route. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
1-yard line.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Throwing it again here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
There we go. He tacks on the extra point. And the Browns cut it to a field goal game.
17. Browns 14.
Well, he's set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Burrow now on first down. Brought in right side. And he'll get it only the 38-yard line before going down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll throw it. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The New York Football Giants at home to take on the Cowboys in the NFC East. And this is the quarterback of the Cowboys. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the Texans running back. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Texans up by a point, 10-9 your score at the half. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags hosting the Washington Commanders. And it's Jaden Daniels. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Commanders lead it by 2 at the half. With that, a look here at the rest of the scores from around the NFL here in Week 4. In the game you're watching, it's been tight throughout, a field goal separating these two sides through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Shoots away from 1. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, play action. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Judkins running between the tackles. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Another one for Judkins. And he gets this forward to the 19. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's a Browns first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Zone read, this is Judkins. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
And goal at the 7-yard line.
Another game to Judkins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Second and goal, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Buckle up, it's third and goal. Throwing from the gun. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Corey Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. He gets with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Sending him on the dive. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Blown back, gets the handoff. And he's going to be encouraged out of bounds there with a pickup of 4 and second and 6.
At the 45-yard line.
Burrow setting up the play action. Looking right, and he finds him. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. That was Xavier Watts getting in there defensively.
Brings up third and 4.
They're turning to the option on third and short. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Handoff now from the gun. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
At the 40-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
this to the 38, so it's going to be third and very short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Burrow's going to sneak it. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Bengals first down. A gain of 1 yard.
New set of downs from 37. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
They put a receiver in motion right. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, third down.
Brings up third and 1.
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good. Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Launches another stop. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop it.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Burrow from the gun. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grab the lead on their first series of the half. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 3.
24. Browns 21.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Pass play on first and 10. A little screen pass for Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why they're such valuable commodities.
And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie, you know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
Here's Judkins. The ball's out! The ball's out! He lost it! But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. So they managed to keep possession. They've got third and short now.
Brings up third and
He keeps it himself. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And this one is out of bounds, no return on the kick. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. He dodged the tackle. Looks through and breaks away. Makes a cut to the right sideline. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. They give it to him again. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Another carry for him. 1st down play, nuts and 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage to be a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Bengals with it. They've got the lead, but this game is close. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied, knocked away, incomplete. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Throwing is Burrow. He's got it. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals making a 9-point advantage. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Now throw to start the drive. That's caught. Tucker Kraft. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this will reach the opposing 25-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught him. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Another try on the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Number 3. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Handoff now. Adjusted. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Here's a throw. Caught by his running back, Judkins. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
3rd down from the gun. And he's going to score a touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Browns 28.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. As this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. First call here coming from the shotgun. Burrow setting to throw. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, Burrow finds the in route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Browns' 44-yard line.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Going to keep this one and go. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. And the Bengals.
So 1st down from the 41.
A pickup with 2 yards. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Burrow on the play action. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now Burrow finds him over the middle. And he's tackled for a short gain. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They trying to figure out this 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 9-point advantage. Well, Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Browns ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Working on first down. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. One play in, Brock, and his stride is already in enemy territory. Shotgun handoff here for Jenkins. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
86. 10 yards on the pickup.
On the pistol, here's Jenkins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Shoots away from one. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Browns first down.
Looks like they're going option keeper on first and 10. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defense linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. Third down.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking now from the gun. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a fourth down decision. Andres Borregales out now to attempt this field goal. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder.
A 24-yard attempt.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. About 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Bengals and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Burrow now on first down. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
A gain of 12.
First down, Burrow to throw. The Browns get there and take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Protection is always tested against a blitz, especially with all the different ways the defenses today disguise them. Couldn't quite account for the number of rushers that time, but it ends just how you expect, with quarterback needing a little help to get picked up off the grass.
Along the sideline past midfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38.
And the Bengals
the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to the line they come, second down. Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining in this game. They send a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on third down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. So out now comes the punter. And this was pylon hunting for a moment, but it's over the goal line and out the side of the end zone for a touchback. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. They're going to throw out of the gun. Connecting on the slant. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. Pass play now. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. He'll look to throw it. Finds his man over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 7.
Looking to throw it.
3rd and 13.
Complete beyond the marker. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw.
19-yard line.
Oh, he lost the football. And who knows what was going on there as he's finally brought down for a huge loss. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing now. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Desperation time here. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up for him now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie? We'll go for 2 and the lead.
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
38 all.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Gets with a return here. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
At the 32-yard line. A gain of 4.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds a man right side. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
Here he is to throw. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first.
That's good.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Looking to his fullback now. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Burrow on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
From the contact. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He dodged the tackle. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd.
So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Everything now resting on this try from Brandon Aubrey. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. That one is good. And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.